Hi, friends. This is Daniel, and today I want to talk about a topic that many learners secretly worry about: their accent. Let's be honest. How many times have you thought, if I just had the perfect accent, I would finally feel confident in English? Or maybe you have avoided speaking because you believed people would not understand you if you didn't sound like a native. These fears are real, and they stop many learners from reaching their full potential. But here's the truth: much of what you believe about accents is based on myths, ideas that sound true but are not. In this episode, we are going to break three of the biggest accent myths that hold learners back. And by the end, I hope you will see your accent not as a problem, but as a powerful part of your identity. When I was a student in London, I heard accents from all over the world every single day. On the bus, in classrooms, at the shops, English sounded different every time. At first, I thought, which one is the real English? But then I realized that this was the beauty of the language. English is global, and it carries many voices. That realization destroyed the first myth I had believed for years. Myth number one: a good English speaker must sound like a native. This is one of the most dangerous ideas out there. Many learners spend years trying to copy an American or British accent perfectly, and they feel like failures when they cannot. But let me ask you, what is a native accent? Is it American, British, Australian, Indian, South African? All of these are native. They sound completely different, yet they're all English. The goal is not to erase your accent and replace it with someone else's. The real goal is clarity. If people understand you, then your accent is already good enough. I once had a Brazilian colleague whose accent was strong, but his ideas were always clear. People loved working with him, not because he sounded native, but because he communicated effectively. Myth number two: having an accent means your English is bad. This one makes so many learners feel ashamed. They think, if I sound foreign, people will judge me as less intelligent. But this is not true. Everyone has an accent, even native speakers. A person from Texas sounds different from a person from Scotland, but no one says their English is bad. Your accent only shows your background. It is not a sign of poor ability. In fact, many people find accents beautiful. They tell stories of culture, history, and identity. Think of a French accent, an Italian accent, or an Irish accent. Each one paints a picture in the listener's mind. Your accent does the same. It makes you memorable. Instead of hiding it, use it with confidence. Now, let me pause here for our middle hook, because I want to surprise you with something. Studies show that accents do not stop communication nearly as much as we believe. The bigger problem is usually speed, volume, or lack of confidence. Think about it. Have you ever spoken so quickly that people said, "Sorry, could you repeat?" You probably blamed your accent, but in truth, it was your speed. Or maybe you spoke too softly and people couldn't hear you. Again, not accent, just volume. This is the twist I want you to remember. Your accent is rarely the real problem. The way you deliver your words matters far more. If you slow down a little and stress the important words, most people will understand you, accent and all. Now, let's continue. Myth number three: you must remove your accent to be respected. This one hurts many learners. They believe they will only be taken seriously if they sound perfect. But let me tell you a story. I once attended a conference where speakers came from many countries. One professor from Japan had a very strong Japanese accent. Did people ignore him? No. In fact, the audience was silent, listening closely, because his research was brilliant. He spoke clearly, he organized his ideas well, and he used his accent with confidence. People respected him because of his message, not because of his pronunciation. Respect comes from clarity, knowledge, and confidence, not from hiding who you are. Breaking these three myths is liberating. You no longer have to chase the impossible goal of sounding like a native. You no longer have to feel ashamed when someone notices your accent, and you certainly do not need to erase a part of yourself to be respected. Your accent is proof that you are bilingual or even multilingual. It shows that you learned a language that was not yours and that you dared to use it. That is a sign of strength, not weakness. So what should you do with this new perspective? First, focus on clarity. Practice stressing the important words in your sentences. Say, I need help, or the bus stop is there. Second, slow down just a little. Give listeners time to hear your words. And third, speak with confidence. Even if you forget a word, keep going. People will fill in the gaps, and your message will survive. The truth is, communication is more about connection than perfection. Let's wrap this up. 3 myths have been holding many learners back: that you must sound like a native, that accent means bad English, and that you need to erase your accent to be respected. All 3 are false. The reality is simple. Your accent is part of your identity. It makes you unique. People want to understand your ideas, not judge your sounds. So stop hiding. Speak with pride. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this message gave you confidence, share it with a friend who also feels worried about their accent. And remember to subscribe to English Zone for more lessons, stories, and tips to help you grow in your English journey. Until next time, keep practicing, keep speaking, and carry your accent with pride. It is not holding you back. It is moving you forward.